Salutations, Leo. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is going to be a general love reading for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for love, July 2020. Please keep in mind that time is an illusion and energies are fluid, and this is a general reading. So whenever you're guided to watch this and it resonates, that is the message for you at that time. If I'm talking about your energy, Leo, it could be someone that you're connected to and vice versa. So take it how it resonates. If this is not fitting your situation, please don't try to force it. It is a general reading. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, all my information is in the description box below. And I thank you all so much for tuning in. Spirits, angels, and guides, please make me a clear channel of communication. Please bring forth the best messages for Leo, love, healing, and life for July 2020. What do we have for Leo for the month of July? Okay, Leo, let's see. What is the overall energy for Leo? Overall energy for Leo. You're starting out on a new journey. You're really starting to cultivate and trust your intuition, and you are planting seeds to really make sure that the foundation you're laying this time is good. So there's a new journey here. This is some type of new beginning for you. And you're really learning how to cultivate your intuition and to trust it as you move forward. And this is really helping you as you plant these seeds to make sure that the foundation that you're building is going to be a strong one. What is Leo's energy in this connection? Leo's energy in the connection? What is Leo's energy in this connection? All right. Last time and then, oh, there it is. King and Queen of Air. You are very much coming into balance in your masculine and feminine energy, and you're starting to really embrace your understanding of how to create the life that you want. You're really starting to embrace your understanding of using your intuition, and you're really learning how to communicate in a very diplomatic way, and you're trying to be very fair in what it is that you're going to be pursuing or the endeavors that you're taking on. And you are just very much open to giving and receiving honest, open communication. What is the energy of the person that Leo's connecting to? Okay, we have the 10 of fire and emotions. So when emotions comes up, whether it's reversed or upright, it's still the same message to get balanced in your emotions. And this person feels a little bit emotional about the control that you're taking in your life right now. And even though the 10 of fire didn't come up in reverse here, it almost feels like they're worried about the control that you're taking in your life because they think that it will somehow take away some of their power in the connection. There's some type of power dynamic in the connection that this person is worried about. And it's making them emotional. It's making them feel like they cannot balance their emotions. And they feel like they're losing some type of control. What is the current energy of the connection? Current energy of the connection. The 6 of fire and emotion and intellect. So the 6 of fire is all about the need for mediation, the need to work something out, the need to settle something amicably. And this is saying there needs to be a balance of emotion and intellect. And this is really where your energy is going to come in very handy, Leo, because you're really embodying this king and queen of air energy. You do know how to mediate the situation. You are being very open and honest and diplomatic about the communication. And you just need to stay in this energy where you're really balancing your emotion and intellect. If keep trusting your intuition, keep planting the seeds that you're planting. If this person cannot get their emotions under control, this is where the problem is going to be. I don't know what type of power dynamic they feel like is changing, but they feel like they're losing power and it's making them emotional. That's why right now there's a need for you to stay really balanced in your emotions and intellect as you are, and to really help mediate through whatever this is for this person. And if there's not a way to mediate it, you're not responsible for how somebody reacts to you, kind of taking responsibility for yourself. So if you can't help them work through this, that's okay too. What is the future energy here for Leo in this connection? Future energy. We have the King of Water, the Seneschal, Abundance, and Mind, Body, and Spirit. There is a lot of love here. There is a lot of abundance here. There is also a question of loyalty. And what this is saying is, for you, Leo, you really just have to stay very grounded in being balanced within yourself, mind, body, and spirit. Keep focusing on the abundance that you're cultivating for yourself by following your intuition and planting these seeds. And keep being very grounded and taking emotional responsibility for what's yours, and not taking emotional responsibility for what is somebody else's, because that's what the King of Water is all about. It's like, okay, these are my emotions, these are my feelings, I take responsibility for that, but I will not take responsibility for yours. I will not enable you. And so all of this is very much what needs to happen as you move forward and come out of this energy. And then we have the Seneschal, and the Seneschal is all about somebody who is very loyal. This is the advisor to the king. Back in the day, this person had levels of power, but they had power based on where their loyalties laid. Sorry. Okay, so if the king was absent, then the advisor to the king had the king's power. And so some of what this person could be feeling is maybe that they felt like your loyalty to them was the only way that you had power. And now that you're really using your intuition and you're planting seeds and moving in directions in a new and balanced way within yourself, you're starting to realize that while that loyalty is good, holding your own power is better. Okay, let's start clarifying here and see what else we could have. I'm going to give this deck 3 shuffles. And I'm going to start out by clarifying this King and Queen of Air for you, Leo. Because you are very much balanced right now in your own energy. You're very balanced in your own energy. Clarify this King and Queen of Air. Clarify the King and Queen of Air. We have the Lovers. We have the Sun in reverse. And we have the Six of Swords in reverse. Okay, so the Lovers is about being balanced within yourself. This is about having a new level of union within yourself. This also could be this connection. This is a divine connection. This is a marriage. Possibly we could be talking about a marriage. And right now there needs to be some healing when it comes to this connection. And the reason that this healing needs to take place is because you have really stepped into a new level of authenticity within yourself, and that is making this person feel like they're losing some type of control over you. And because they're losing that control, it's creating chaos. Maybe this chaos is also making you question whether you should move away from this connection or stay in this connection. But the Six of Swords, when it's upright, it's all about moving to calmer waters. It's all about moving to a place that you know would serve your highest good. And when it's in reverse, it's like maybe the chaos has ensued a little bit too long. Let's look at their energy. What can you tell us about this Ten of Fire and emotions for the person that Leo is connected to? What can you tell us about this Ten of Fire and emotions? The Page of Swords. New perspective, new understanding. Eight of Pentacles in reverse and the Ten of Wands. I don't know if all of you who are watching this reading right now saw last month's reading for Leo, but it was really about you finding your own independence, and the person that you were connected to was taking that kind of personally. And what I'm seeing right now is you're kind of still in that energy. And the more you get centered within yourself, the more that it burdens them, the more that they get really upset. And the burdens that they're carrying, though, are only because they are caught up in their own mind and they're not seeing your transformation as a much needed, independent, healthy, self-help type of transformation. And they're taking it really personal. And that's why we have the Page of Swords here, because they really need to have a new perspective. They need to have a new understanding of what is taking place for you within yourself and within this connection. Because then we have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. And the Eight of Pentacles is working very hard towards something and it not quite coming to fruition the way that you wanted it to. It's like putting in the hard work, putting in the effort, and doing the same thing over and over, but not really getting results. And right now, that's why this person needs a new perspective, because they are thinking about you in a way that no longer resonates with who you are. What can you tell us about emotion and intellect and the Six of Fire? What can you tell us about the current energy for the connection? Okay, we have the World. We have the Ace of Cups in reverse. Temperance. Eight of Cups in reverse. The Nine of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles. Okay. You do not want to walk away from this connection. You think... Okay, so there's two energies here, and this is you. You are very much tempered and balanced within yourself, and that is opening up new doors for you. You're starting to see the world from a whole new perspective. Things are closing out for you, new karmic cycles are beginning, and you are very much balanced within yourself, and that's what's bringing these opportunities to you. You still very much honor this connection. You are trying to persevere through whatever this bump in the road is, because you've always persevered and you do feel a lot of love and loyalty here. But this is going to be a very slow road to finding understanding and finding peace. The Knight of Pentacles is all about slow moving. And the reason that it's going to be slow is because this person is looking at the secure, like it's like financial security, stability. The Knight of Pentacles is all about planting seeds to bring things into fruition on the earth plane. So this person is very much looking at, oh, well, I did this for you. I provided this type of security for you. I did that for you. And they're looking at your relationship as a physical security rather than the emotional aspect of it almost, which is why it's creating chaos, which is why they feel like they're losing power over you, because maybe the opportunities that are coming to you are ultimately going to bring you some type of financial security or stability without this person. But really this person, and you don't want to walk away from them. You have the Eight of Cups here in reverse. You're not ready to leave this connection. You really want to try to figure out a way to communicate with them that this is all about you and finding your own truth. But then you have the Ace of Cups here in reverse, and this is a new beginning. And the problem is that you're coming on to this whole new level of self-love and self-awareness, and they're not. And that's why this is in reverse. So it's going to make it really hard for you to get somebody to understand your level up or your transformation if they don't have the capacity to see their own ability to do that. I don't know if this is making sense because this is turning into a very specific reading, but whoever this is for, this is still very much similar energy to the reading from June when it comes to you, Leo. You're leveling up. You're learning to love yourself. You're learning to become the master of your own life. And because this person doesn't have that same level of self-love and self-appreciation, it's making them feel powerless. It's creating fear, and it's creating emotional instability for them. What can you tell us about the future energy of this connection? Okay, we have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse and the Three of Swords in reverse. As you continue to really take emotional responsibility for yourself and cultivate this abundance into your life and stay grounded in your mind, body, and spirit, this loyalty is gonna be questioned. And it's gonna be questioned because this person doesn't see things from the same level as you. When somebody is stuck very much in earthly energy and they're not open to their feminine side, they're not open to their spirituality, they're not open to their higher consciousness, they get very caught up in the physical security that they're providing for someone. And so eventually it's gonna get to the point where the seeds that you have planted may no longer serve this relationship, and it might start to bring some type of prolonged heartache if your person can't level up with you. So you're leveling up, Leo, and they're not. That's what's happening here. You are very much in an energy where you want to persevere and you're trying to maintain your loyalty. But eventually, if this person cannot embrace this new understanding and let go of burdens that are outside of their control, then it might be time to question that loyalty.